Hi guys, this is Anil Bishoy and you're watching me on my channel Passionate World. If you are watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Friends, in today's video, I am going to talk each and every aspect of UNCLOS. What is UNCLOS? United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea. UNCLOS is otherwise known as Law of the Sea Convention and Law of the Sea Treaty. So, United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea came into effect from 16 November 1982. The first United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea meeting started in 24 February to 29 April 1958, which resulted in 4 convention signing, and that we know this one as Geneva Convention. And what were the conventions signed in that? The number 1, Convention on the Territorial Sea, Convention on the High Seas, Convention on the Continental Shelf, and Convention on Fishing and other marine resources of the high sea. So, Convention on Law of the Sea was generally made because there were disputes regarding which states will control the sea or the marine areas adjacent to the coastal zones of the states. For this reason, United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea was signed, and in that we came to know about EEZ. First one, we will learn about EEZ. What is EEZ? Exclusive Economic Zone. Exclusive Economic Zone is the zone which extends from the baseline of various territories of the coastal states and federal states from 3 to 12 nautical mile up to 200 nautical mile or 370 kilometers. So, exclusive economic zone gives the state the power to have control over the resources of both marine as well as the seabed resources of the particular state. So, exclusive economic zone are very important for any country. With France having overseas territories and diplomatic missions across various oceans, is having the highest foreign EEZ in the world. What happens when two exclusive economic zone overlap? In that case, the exclusive economic zone are split between two nations. Then we come to know about baseline. What is baseline? Baseline is the line in the coastal states. Generally, the lowest land that a country sees while the low water happens. That is the baseline of a particular state. Then the internal waters. All the water and water bodies inside the baseline is known as internal waters of a particular state. Then these internal waters are treated as land of that particular state. All the laws, rules, regulations, everything is the same for the this gulf or the internal water of a given state. Then we come to know about territorial sea. Territorial sea, it extends from the baseline up to 12 nautical miles. So, see what happens when 12 nautical mile it extends from the baseline. That means air, then water as well as seabed and subsea bed, then the all the marine resources and living and non-living resources, the concerned state is having fully authorized to regulate. Then we come to the fourth aspect, that is contiguous zone. Contiguous zone is the area which extends further from territorial sea up to 24 nautical miles. In this 12 nautical miles, there are certain rules and regulations which the concerned state can regulate. That is immigration, customs, then sanitary and other environmental laws. These are the things which generally control the contiguous zone. So I hope everything mentioned in the UNCLOS is being discussed. Let's have a quick recap what we have studied today. UNCLOS, it started affecting from 16 November 1982, and the first United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea Treaty was first started in 24 February to 29 April 1958, which resulted in 4 conventions known as Geneva Convention. First one is Convention on Territorial Sea, then Convention on High Seas, then Convention on Continental Shelf, and Convention on Fishing and Conservation of Marine Resources of the High Seas. Then Exclusive Economic Zone extending from 3 to 12 nautical mile up to 200 nautical mile. Then France, with overseeing diplomatic missions and territories across the world, is having highest exclusive economic zone. Exclusive economic zone is when there is a problem between two countries, it is split between the two. Then coming to the territorial sea, territorial sea extends up to 12 nautical mile, and baseline, the lowest land which we see in the low water, is known as the baseline of a given state or a nation. Then internal waters, everything falls inside the baseline, is known as internal waters. And then we come to the contiguous zone. Contiguous zone extends from 12 nautical mile to 24 nautical mile. In that there are generally 4. One is custom, then fiscal, immigration and environment related sanitary measures also. Laws are applicable to this. I hope you like my video, and if many of you are preparing for various competitive exams conducted by UPSC, state civil services and other competitive exams, do subscribe our channel. We make videos on current affairs and motivation, then constitution related, personality related videos. Thank you very much and namaskar.